along with taming little hamsters and doing videos for the YouTube, doing work like that, I all
fucking gross, and I'm never ever owning a hamster again. Yeah. And ever had a hamster called Kevin. There was, however, a female hamster called Sammy, and yeah,
go with that, and it's just generally difficult. Little hamster. So yeah, give me time for that to sort of redesign a channel.
She could actually like live and eat and stuff, but she is basically just a hamster now. A hamster in a shrunken human form. All of you people with cats and hamsters or rats or dogs or any other kind of pet out there, he's a shame.
I have never had a hamster called Kevin. I just haven't. And why the fuck would, in the middle of a post, a shrunken pet woman did kind of happen around the time that I was like, I wanted a hamster, and then I was denied one, and this was also at the same time. Just stroking her like a normal fucking hamster, you know. I did accidentally end up making her come, I think. Although, as they are rewritten to essentially be a tiny humanoid hamster that needs to be taken care of until it regrows. We're just stiff as cardboard. Just dead in the cages. Basically, like, having hamsters is all funny and sweet and lovely.
A person having a relationship with a fucking hamster. An intelligent hamster, admittedly, but a fucking hamster none the fucking less. Lucy. The Logiccio laughed and held up a hamster cage. Lucy saw the small naked figure of Sally contained within.
And then it fell out again, so she had to be put down. So yeah, hamsters are fucking gross, and I'm never ever owning a hamster again.
And just was like, fuck that, I'm not going back, I don't care if you bribe me with a fucking hamster. And seriously, they tried to bribe me with a bloody hamster.
Adorable cats and dogs and hamsters, because sometimes when the sun comes out, or when it's snowing,
shrunken and is behaving like a hamster, and they're just all like, we don't know what to do. So they... A Barbie doll girl with the mind of a hamster. Because basically, what happened?
At the same time, I am kind of horny, so I'm just gonna have a very sexy lady as a pet hamster. Right? It is a very juvenile fancy, and it is what I stumble.
Da da da. This is my hamster, Lucy the Syrian. Da da da. Gonna get a proper little girl.
I just walked out of school and never went back in, and my parents were like, we'll buy you a hamster. What can we do?
Hamster. Little hamster, little hamster. Bats and then turn into giant guinea pigs. And there's hamsters and hamster balls that are like kittling.
Not at first. This one has about as much intellect as a hamster, and as she gets older, she'll scale up through cat and dog until finally...
Might be able to show you a vid of my new hamster when I get up.
Becoming this sylph. This shrunken sylph person. Shrunken sylph hamster. And the William Dixon Wright Farshanu basic is Lucy frowns. Have you ever had a pet hamster? I ask because one of the lambs reacted to the sylph pills by shrinking from this little hamster thing. to a fully sized person. And it also then means that
to march back into the school that sent me fucking insane because you buy me a fucking hamster. But no, Hey, hamster! It's a little hamster, it's a cute little hamster. But no, as you can tell,
a cat or a dog or a hamster, if you threaten to limit in any way the internet, if you threaten to do
back, look rubbish on the template. Coming up to 5 minutes and we've got a time for the intro and for the hamsters, so guess this will be...
I don't care if you bribe me with a fucking hamster, and seriously, they tried to bribe me with a bloody hamster. Yes, because I'm going to march back into the school that my dad saw that my parents were like, well, do you want a hamster? Just sort of like, well, oh dear, he snapped. We'll be nice to him and he'll like a hamster. That's what you are to him. You're a hamster. Because, you know, the 10th Doctor says, that's going to die very, very young, like a hamster. That's what you are to him. You're a hamster.
I happened to stroke the hamster, and poor Sammy the hamster seemed to like it a little bit too much. And essentially their brain turns to that of a hamster to fit inside their newly shrunken skull.
It means you'll have to look after her like she's a pet hamster for a few weeks until she passes through the guinea pig, kitten and dog stages to be her old size.
He gives a shit. He worries about that, you know. He has nightmares about being a hamster on a wheel, and that, you know, no matter how far, we keep cats and dogs and hamsters alive because we think they're cute and cuddly and we want to keep them as pets.
Always go a bit like clicking. That'll be my little hamsters sucking on their water bowls. Sorry about that. Now anyway, hello there, peeps. Again, hamsters sucking away on their bottles. Now again, this is a thank you vid.
Just wrong the fuck out of him. But he's a hamster on a wheel. He can't stop because if he stops, the bad guys win.
Tell me that you think my mother fucks hamsters, and you think that I live on to keep them as a hamster, but you can keep them in sort of hamster-esque surroundings. And interesting, and I can confirm, by the way, I have never ever had a hamster called Kevin.
I think 13 minutes. Ooh, little hamsterness, little hamsterness. Ooh, yes, ooh, yes, ooh, yes.
Like casually, like, hey, cute, cuddly hamster, yay, I have stroke you. Basically, as a kid, as an idiot.
Little hamster, little hamster, little hamster, little hamster.
At first, and then it just sort of becomes a horror story, because hamsters die. And yeah. But do you have pets in your world? Asked Eliza. Yes, I said. Goldfish, hamsters, guinea pigs, cats, dogs, budgerigar. Some people keep lizards and stuff. And poor Sammy the hamster seemed to like it a little bit too much. So, yes. There was never a Kevin.
Whole cities get burned away and reduced to hamsters. Nobody knows what to do. So,
Oh, this is my hamster. It is. recording on the Tuesday. Today. And
But she's still living. She's got the mind of a hamster, pretty much. She's acting like a hamster. And so this guy's having.
You can't shrink someone to keep them as a hamster, but you can keep them in sort of hamster-esque surroundings. I now fully expect to have my feed spammed with hamsters. But there we are. There we goddamn are. Who desires sort of ended up accidentally merging, and it's like, I will have a hamster girl.